Please welcome Dacre Montgomery. Dacre, we are absolutely thrilled to have you here. A little disappointed that the mullet is not.
Didn't come with me.
No.
Is Billy's mullet for real?
No, it's, it's for real. It's someone else's hair, but it's not my hair.
So is that all the wig, or is this like extensions? Or
It's all, in season 2, it's my hair on top and the wig on the sides. And this season, it's more like a lion's mane, so it's not my hair at all. So, complete wig.
I wanted to hear that you had to spend 6 months growing it.
I know. I didn't go through the hardship. No, today on Will and Woody, we actually named it.
Really?
Carl.
Carl.
Carl. It's been named
Got
Carl.
any thoughts on that name, Les?
Which particular Carl?
I don't know. They wanted a name, and we came up with Carl on the spot. So.
Yeah, I don't think you have any idea what you just walked into. Anyway, let's. I love the show.
Thank you.
I watched it with my kids and I just love it. But season 3, I'm very excited about. But I haven't been able to see it, and we're apparently not allowed to say anything about what happens. So thanks for joining us.
Yeah, that's the end.
What are you allowed to tell us about it?
Well, I guess just like we were just talking about, it has a lot of light and shade, do you know what I mean? I think there's a lot more comedy as well as darkness.
Oh, OK.
I'd counter that kind of dark thing that's going around, like it's going to be some really scary season. I think it is, but I think it's got a lot of brilliantly written comedy.
So season 2 was a bit darker, wasn't it?
Yeah, and I think this just has all the best bits of 1 and 2. Bigger budget, bigger sets. The narrative kind of explodes. It's really interesting.
It's such a massive show. 31 Emmys, 5 Golden Globes, 2 Grammys. And have you watched like, the reaction from the Game of Thrones fans?
I just heard about that.
Yeah. And does that worry you that your fans who love, not the show's fans that love the show so much, may one day turn if you don't get it exactly right?
No, I totally understand that, and I think that comes with so successfully executing escapism, I think, with this show so brilliantly. But I don't necessarily think anyone's worried about that. I think we put heart and soul into it, and people will love it, hopefully, for what it is. Yeah. I think that's all.
Did that gang you joined, obviously, that they'd already started filming the first season, did they welcoming gang?
Very welcoming, mate, yeah. I mean, they're also professional, and I don't want to sound like I'm generalising, but all really, really lovely, really, really talented people, and I think that's all you can hope for as a kid coming from Perth who doesn't really know much about what's going on, and they sort of taught me a lot. And I've been very grateful.
Oh,
well, you scored your part in the show via that fabulous audition tape, which has gone viral and is so charming. Now, we took a vote on who should actually ask this question, and we decided amongst us that it was probably least creepy if I asked this question.
Okay.
Did you do it in a G-string?
I sure did, and Duran Duran actually sent me a G-string recently, amongst a lot of other merchandise. But they wrote me a letter and they sent me a G-string as a bit of a joke. And, yeah.
Just so you know, Lisa came up with that question all on her own.
I know, I love it.
Yes. And insisted on asking it. But you play a convincing bully, but there is a bit of a backstory to that. You actually were a victim of bullying at school.
I had a bit of a tough time in school. I was a pretty big kid. I don't know, I just don't think I fit in, and I'm just sort of encouraging my little sister who's 13, sort of saying, look, school's not everything. I think it's a really important part of your childhood, your adolescence, but it's not everything, and I didn't find who I was, and that's okay. And then I sort of found it when I left, and sort of got to pursue the dream that I had constantly been wanting to pursue throughout primary school and high school.
It's a big national discussion here. What would your advice be to any young girls or boys watching who are being bullied?
Well, just that. It's not the be-all and end-all. And look, you can be bullied in any stage of your life, but when you leave school, I think you have certain choices to associate with certain people in your life. And I think I also garnered a lot more... I'm still insecure, but I garnered a lot more confidence around standing up to those people and making choices in my life that were for the better, I guess, for my...
We're going to wrap up, but very quickly, is it true that you had to smoke real cigarettes on set?
I choose, because the Marlboro Red, the smoke looks much better on camera, so I'm probably killing myself very slowly.
for your
thing, but it's a lot thicker than the herbal cigarettes. I don't condone smoking. I don't smoke or drink, but... yeah, it's good. Oh, you wake up with a smoking hangover. I never thought that was a thing.
No good.
No good at all.
All right, well, Stranger Things Season 3 is out on the 4th of July on Netflix. For now, though, would you please thank Dacre Montgomery?